I'm going to fight a weatherman. Hole in the wall. Now I gotta make him bigger.
It's chaos.
Welcome to our adventure. I'm Brian. I was lucky enough to find someone who loves the ocean as much as I do.
I'm Erica. I found someone who loves exploring as much as I do. Together we sail the seas, trek the globe, or even just take a drive, as long as it's somewhere new. Bye, Harmony.
Well, it's been a long year and a half-ish since our last video. But as soon as we made it to Virginia, we had to turn around and go immediately back to North Carolina so the real work could begin. We had to go through the process of going through all of our stuff and figuring out what to keep and what could go to storage and what could just go. And these little guys had to get collars because they were going to have access to the whole wide world for the first time in their little lives. And that was fun.
George, are you eating it? Don't eat it.
Even though it was raining a lot, I was still able to get done a couple of projects to take up to the boat with us the next time we went. All right, so we just got the cushions back from the dyer and they look amazing. I am so excited to not have just an ocean of teal anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember the terrible color that the cases were before.
Yeah.
But this guy, Rocky here at Ultimate Textiles, did this dye job for us at a completely reasonable price, super friendly. And like, this is a tiny job for them. They'd normally do like very large, like military contract kind of stuff. But they did this for us and super excited.
Yeah, so you're probably looking at this saying like, well, I'll never have any occasion for a textile thing. That's what I thought. But I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a recommendation out there just in case you ever do. Yeah, this has been an amazing experience. I'm super happy with the results.
We are loading up for one of what is going to be many 6-hour drives up to the boat to empty out our apartment and move, about a quarter of our stuff onto the boat and the rest of it into storage. So this is our first kind of real move-in trip since getting the boat up to Virginia. And we're gonna go up and do some projects.
Yay, projects!
Trying to downsize but don't want to sell all of your stuff? Don't throw away paycheck after paycheck on expensive storage units.
I saved thousands by switching to Mom's house.
That's right! Downsize the smart way by shamelessly invading the space of a compliant loved one. Grandma doesn't woodwork anymore. Fill up that shed.
I saved thousands by switching to Mom's house. And you can too.
Results may vary, some restrictions may apply. Either way, call your mom and tell her you love her.
So after making that last video about the last few days of the trip up, I feel like I need to make a disclaimer. Is it seemed like, I don't know, reckless? The fact that we hit somebody else and we could have caused damage to their boat because I don't know. I don't want people to think that we just jumped all inexperienced and naive into buying this big boat and sailing it around. We realized that we didn't have enough big boat sailing experience, so we were going from our 25-foot sailboat on a lake to 41-foot catamaran on the ocean, and we both felt fairly ill-equipped to handle a lot of the situations that could arise. But we did try to get lessons. We had arranged for a captain to come out and meet us on this boat so that we could get an actual feel, not just of any catamaran, but for our specific catamaran. But of course, just days before we were supposed to go down to meet the captain, the governor of Georgia kind of shut down these businesses because of COVID, and rightly so, because things were starting to get really bad. And I mean, it was the right call, but we didn't get any of the hands-on experience, but we still had to go through with the plan because we had a kind of a small window of time off that Bryant could do this, and we needed to be up in Virginia by a certain point, and this was really our only shot. And so as much as we didn't want to be reckless about it, we still just had to jump in and go. And I am sorry for every little stick, and especially any big boat or post or anything that we damaged along the way because of our lack of experience. But it wasn't because of lack of trying. Okay, that was my piece. I said, thanks.
Okay, so we are about to drill our very first hole in the boat. It's just a tiny one. We're just mounting a television, but still kind of a big deal because I've never drilled a hole in a boat before.
Whoop, there it goes.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. Now I gotta make them bigger.
We also learned how one project can so easily snowball into several projects.
Shiny and new. So much packaging.
All the plastic.
Like, of course, a TV needs a speaker, while a speaker needs a custom stand, and they all need electrical. And electrical takes forever, because it's all a mess.
Still don't have the seat cushions on, and everything's still a terrible mess, but we have curtains.
It was then that the couple realized just how far they had descended into the depths of chaos.
Do not judge our fast food. Yeah, this place is kind of gross right now. But I think this is kind of illustrates one of the main differences between remodeling a house and a boat, or even just having a weekend project on a house versus a boat. Not even a whole remodel. But in a house, you have enough space that you can pick your project and kind of get after it and compartmentalize and still have space for yourself and sanity to coexist. In a boat, though, every project seems to completely dismantle the entire boat and explode everything everywhere. And so I'm like kind of freaking out right now because there's not a single place in here that we can escape to. I mean, even the back porch is a mess, and it's raining outside anyway, so it's not even going to do us a whole lot of good. So we're going to escape back to Mom's house and work on some projects down there because this is ridiculous.
Hi, teeniest bunny. My God. Has there ever been anything teenier or cuter?
Despite the rain, thanks to everything we accomplished at Mom's house, we were able to dive in and really start knocking things off of our to-do list. And making more messes.
All right, so I've done a pretty crap job filming, but I've been doing some work. I just got done with the really impressive big power tool stuff, but I didn't film any, so no one will ever know. But I've got a real big hole in the wall. And that is because this hallway previously was an absolute cave. It was so dark. And so we're moving the door to the bathroom from inside our bedroom. So if anybody ever wanted to use it, they would have to go through our messy bedroom, which I didn't like. And we're moving it into the hallway so that anybody can use it. And also, I'm putting these translucent, I don't know, you can't really see, but kind of see-through panels on the door so that all of the time we can have more light in the closet. And I feel like it's a win-win, and it's going pretty good. I'm proud of myself for using the big tools and getting over the reluctance to cut a big hole in the wall. And now I just got to make it look pretty because it's a little bit wonky. But it'll be fine.
Today is a day to just walk away before I start absolutely raging.
Before my life is over, I'm going to fight a weatherman. It's supposed to be 66 and sunny today. Torrential downpour. That's what we get.
Highly lubricious. Did anybody else know that was a word?
It's my next band name right there.
Lubricious. I can't believe that's like actually printed on something officially.